Salakia, man. That was Satan. That was Satan attacking. You know, so I'm back here. So continue off, man. Do a little bit longer out here. You know, then we get Ephesians 6, man. This is a spiritual battle that we're dealing with. We ain't dealing with no physical battle, man. This is really a spiritual battle. This is Ephesians 6. Verse 12. Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, man. So all these things that happen to us, you know, is spiritual wiles of the devil, man. Right? It's spiritual demon, Satan doing his thing. Okay, so we can't marvel at that. We can't be defeated by that. All right, we got to understand what it is. All right, and move accordingly, man. Because Satan is always going to be there. Satan is always going to, you know, basically try and sift us out, man. Like Yahweh said, he was trying to do to Peter. Okay, he was trying to sift him out as wheat. All right, he wasn't doing that. He wasn't doing that to these regular jakes. He wasn't really focused on these regular jakes as much as he's focused on the elect. You know? Well, what happened to Job, man? Job got caught all type of hell, man. Alright? And he was righteous. And he did the right thing. But guess what? Satan wanted to tempt him. Alright? The same way Satan tempts us, man. Okay, so we gotta be strong. We gotta keep fighting, man. Regardless of what Satan puts in front of us, man. We have to identify what it is. Alright? Put on the whole armor of the Most High and keep it moving. It reads, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Okay, so that's what we're fighting against, man. Against the spiritual wickedness in high places, man. All right, because these elites, man, they're all into witchcraft and Satanism. All right, so they're dealing with left-hand energy. Okay, so we got to deal with that right-hand energy to combat their left-hand energy. All right, and when you look at that series, the Sabrina, whatever that is, Sabrina Bewitched, or whatever the hell that's talking about, man. Whatever the title is, I can't remember what the title is, but it's on Netflix. The new version of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That basically shows you what these elites do, man. Okay, everything that's in that little series, that shows what these elites are all about, man. All right, and that's a real dark, demonic series, man. All right. The end is always talking about Hail Satan and all this, you know, talking about the Dark Lord and all this, right? And then later on in the series, Baphomet appears, man. I haven't gotten to that part yet, but I'm about to see that. Man, you can only watch so much of that shit, man. That shit's so demonic, you know. Let me turn this shit off, man. This shit is so it's effed up to watch, man. I'm not gonna finish this shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna watch some of it, you know. But it's just to show you how demonic these elites are, man, because that's what they really believe in, man. Sacrifices, that's what's in there. There's a lot of sacrifices that go on, okay? Because just like the Most High requires a sacrifice, Satan requires a sacrifice as well. All right, so that's why these Hollywood stars, they have to do all type of foul, wicked, disgusting acts in order to get by, man, in order to reach the level that they're at, okay? Because Satan requires that sacrifice, man. All right? Just like the Most High required a blood sacrifice, which the ultimate sacrifice was Yahweh Shah. And that's why we don't need to sacrifice anymore. The only we're still sacrificing, man, because we're sacrificing, we're bringing ourselves as a living sacrifice. Coming out here and pushing this word out. All right? Doing the work of the Most High. Okay? And it reads, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, and against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil days. All right, and the evil days, Salakia. And having done all to stand. Stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth and having the breastplate of righteousness. Okay, so that's what we're supposed to put on, the breastplate of righteousness. We're supposed to have this truth in our minds, all right, at all times. Okay, we're supposed to be trying to be righteous as much as we can, all right. And it says, right, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Okay, because what we're preaching, this is the gospel of peace. We're talking about preaching hate. We're preaching peace, man. We're preaching the earth coming back to its right form. The people of the earth being under a just rulership. Okay, that's what we're talking about. We're speaking about peace, all right, and speaking against the man of sin, all right, the man who came to take peace from the earth. But you guys have a problem with that because you're not about peace, all right? That's the difference, all right? And it reads, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. So, above all, it says faith, man. Okay, faith is very important, man. When Yahweh Shai was on the earth, he always constantly stressed faith. All right, you won't be able to come against this, all right, or to stand against the devil unless you have faith, man. All right. What's going on, brother? Yeah, man. Hey, man. You know you're an Israelite, brother? Yeah. Hey. Shalom. Yahweh Shemel Shabrakatah. So, man. So you know you're an Israelite. Which tribe you from, bro?
From the tribe of Judah.
You from the tribe of Judah? Yeah. You from where's your father from?
Well, the same thing is, and I'm still in the study of it.
It's all good.
Because my mother was born in Jamaica.
Right.
There's a unique spirit to the Jehudites. And my father was born in St. Lucia, which I'm almost certain is Benjamin.
Yeah, that is Benjamin. So you would be a Benjamite because the seed comes through the father, according to the scriptures. See how the Jewish people do it? They do it the opposite way. The seed goes through the mother, right? Which shows that they're not. All right, I'll show you that in Numbers real quick. Right, it's Numbers 12. Numbers 1:18. So I think this is Numbers 1, verse 18. And it reads, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees, which means their lineage, after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls. All right, so they assembled and they declared their pedigrees by the house of their fathers. That's why you have the fathers of the promise, right? The 12 tribes, these are all men's names. There's no tribe. They had a sister too, Dana, I believe her name is, if I'm not mistaken. But there's no tribe for Dana. Why? Because it always goes to the man's line. You know what I'm saying? So you would be most likely a Benjamin, right? Because your father's from that tribe, which is, you know what the word Benjamin means? It means in the Hebrew it's Bun Yumyan, which means Bun is son, Yumyan is of the right.
Son of the right.
Son of the right or son of the righteous. Okay, so that's a great title right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we're both Benjamites, but you see the spiritual that you're coming here now. I'll tell you why. Because I was actually about to leave, but I said, you know what? The Spirit told me, you know, let me stay a couple more minutes. But hey, the Spirit could have had the Most High probably put that Spirit on me because of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's a heavy thing in itself, right? A lot of spiritual things, people, you know, you have to pick up on these spiritual things as well, you know. But so yeah, man. So that I was just getting into basically this wicked kingdom, all right, and how the Most High we have to put on that whole armor of righteousness to fight against the wiles of the devil. Because what you don't understand is these, or what people don't understand is that these elites here, okay, the Rothschilds, DuPonts, the Gettys, these guys do spiritual sacrifices to Satan and Baphomet, all right, all these demonic entities, right? And they put casting spells on our people, and not only our people, but all the rest of the people on the earth. But the only people that the Most High is concerned with is our people. So that's why it's important. Okay, so for us to do that, we have to have, first of all, we have to have the Most High with us, but we also have to have this truth and a complete understanding of this truth to really withstand that. Okay, because it's high level things that they're dealing with, man. They're sacrificing kids. You know what I'm saying? They're dealing with pedophilia, witchcraft, They really do that. Okay? So we got to do it on the right hand side, and we got to we have to make ourselves a sacrifice for the Most High. Okay, I'm going to show you something real quick. Speaking a lot, let me let the scripture speak. Okay? Because just in Ephesians here. Back to Ephesians. Sometimes, you know, it's okay. you lose train of thought, man. I get lost sometimes, you know. So yeah, this is Ephesians 6 and verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, and against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Okay, those elites are in high places. All right, they run the society. Everything that goes on in society, they control it. Okay, so this is why wickedness proceeds on the planet Earth so much. This is why you wonder why there's so much, murder, so much adultery. Well, the reason being is because those people are rich. Okay, so our people are trying to get by and live in this society, but this society is not created for you to have rest in peace. Why? Because the wicked is ruling. I'm going to show you something. This is Proverbs 29:2. When